Updates drive Hypixel Skyblock content, whether it be by making brand new islands or brand new areas, or just refreshing old ones. We need updates to keep the game alive. The last update we got was Dungeons, and a lot of people did not quite like it. They said that it wasn't as good as Slayer or Pets v2, and while I think they're wrong, they want another update, so obviously the admins have to be working on something. So what is it? Is it Slayer v2? Is it Pets v3? Well, I'm pretty sure that I actually do know what it is. And that is a mythology fishing update. Yeah, that sounds right. Hello random people on the internet, my name is Banana, and today we are talking about everything that we know about the next Hypixel Skyblock update. There are a lot of things that you can use to determine what is going on. You can look at developer patterns, you can look at context clues, you can look at leaks. Leaks are very helpful for learning what is happening, and that's pretty much what we talk about in this video. But there are also some other things, and before we get to that, I just want to thank you guys so much for 50k subs. I really appreciate it. And I won't beg for subs this video. If you want to go down below, press the button. It's cool. But you don't have to. I appreciate you guys a lot. I'm glad that we could hit 50k together. And yeah, let's get into what the next Hypixel Skyblock update is going to be and how I know these kind of things. So first up, I want to talk about dungeon floors. Dungeon floors are pretty much the most consistent kind of update that we've been getting. We've been getting a lot of them recently, so we obviously could be getting another dungeon floor. The next boss that we are supposed to get would be Livid, and I don't know when they're going to release it. They've been taking a long time releasing these floors, but a Floor 5 update would definitely not be a huge surprise to me. But based on a lot of leaks, I think that there actually might be something else going on. So if you guys didn't know, Skyblock basically has like 6 admins or something actually working on it. It's sort of sad, the amount of admins that we have, but they are split into teams pretty much right now. I'd say there is the Dungeon team, which is like Jay of Armin, Svarnum, and then a bunch of developers who are not very active in the Skyblock community. They're just developing what Jay of Armin and Svarnum tell them to do. If that's not actually how it works, don't judge me. But these admins are very secretive. They do not like spreading their stuff. They do not like showing what they're working on. But my boy Minicloon and Doctor, they do not work on dungeons. At least not that much. Doctor has made a couple bug fixes for it. But Minicloon and Doctor really work on their own stuff. Minicloon made Slayer, Doctor made Pets, and I mean, they haven't made an update in a while. It's been since Pets v2 that we've seen Doctor and Minicloon working on his own update. I don't know if we've seen one since like Slayer. Maybe he did some of the events like the Jerry event that's going on right now. But Minicloon has been teasing a lot of things right now. In a lobby yesterday, he teased an axe called the Dataless Axe. And this axe is pretty much just giving you damage per taming level. It gives you 4 damage, so that ends up being 200 damage because it starts off with nothing. And then it copies your pet's stats. This is really cool because, I mean, you can get a lot of different things on that, like, weapon. If you're using a sheep pet, you can get ability damage bonus on there. If you're using a black cat, which I don't have, you can actually get a magic find bonus as far as I know. There's just so many different pets that you could pair this with to get some really weird things. Wither Skeleton, you can get a lot of things. You can also pull a lot of things with Snowman and obviously an Ender Dragon. All of those would be really cool with this. And then it has the perk that the Raider's Axe has where it gives you coins on a kill, but it gives 35 coins. So it's just a better Raider's Axe with a bunch of different things going on. I, for one, am very much looking forward to this axe because I don't know if you guys know this, but a Taming 50 right here, I was actually the first one. Go watch that video. It's in the corner right now. Whoa! But that's one of the things that he was teasing. And he also teased a fishing enchant called Expertise. And Expertise gives more sea creature chance and more XP the higher kills that you get with the enchant active. So what this means is that you're just going to be able to get the enchant at level 1, and you're just going to have to level it up by getting kills. I think that this is really interesting, and a lot of people have said that this may point to a fishing update, but I honestly don't think it's a fishing update. I think it might be something else. So I've been talking about Minicloon a lot, my boy, my homie, my main man, but did you know that he has an alt account? The alt account is named Megacloon, and if you use the website NameMC, you can actually see a lot of the skins that are put onto the account. I look at this a lot because as a YouTuber, it's actually really nice to get a bunch of the NPC skins for thumbnails, and Minicloon puts pretty much every single NPC skin that gets added into Skyblock on the account. you can see that even like the hub merchant was on the account way back in the day. So it's been pretty reliable for getting those NPCs. Some of them are obviously missing, but the majority of them that get added, he has on there. So something interesting about that is that you can usually tell what they're working on, because he puts the skin onto the account before they actually put them into the game. The last time they did this and it actually worked for people to be able to see what was getting added was the Bazaar agent was added there, and worker Emma, who is over here at the community center, was also added to Megacloon's skins. So what happened recently? We got 3 new skins on the Megacloon account. There has been 3 new Greek mythology based skins, which lines up with the Daedalus axe. Because if you did not know, Daedalus was a Greek inventor who I believe created the labyrinth in Greek mythology, and that had like a minotaur in it and just a bunch of stuff. All you gotta know is that he was a Greek myth inventor person, and you can look at these skins, and there's a minotaur, there's some weird thing, and then there is a griffin. Or there's a lot of names. A hippogriff, it could be whatever you want to call it. But all of these are Greek mythological creatures, and that's leading me to believe that we're going to get something to do with Greek mythology. I don't know where they could have it on the island. They could throw it over here at the Colosseum. I think that'd be really interesting, because, I mean, sure, the Colosseum is like typically a Roman type thing. They could just throw us fighting a Minotaur in there. But right now, we don't really have an area on the map to do anything related to Greek mythology. And I don't know what we would be doing, like, related to it. But seeing that we do have an axe and a bunch of leaked skins relating to Greek mythology, I think it would be really interesting to get something related to that. Now, I don't think we're going to be fishing them up, because fishing up a Minotaur doesn't really make sense. It's just like, usually if you look at the Sea Creature Guide, you can have like a lot of things. The Yeti is a bit weird. It's a different one, but the majority of them come from water normally. So I don't imagine that we're going to get something like a Minotaur getting fished up. If we did, it would be cool, but I would just prefer if it was something else, please. One last thing that could be in the next update that is pretty much just based on what the people in the hub are saying is worker Emma says, "Are you excited for the mayor elections? What? You don't know about them? Don't tell anyone I told you." So pretty much these mayor elections, we don't know what they'll be. There'll be something in the community center where I assume people will vote on just a mayor for Skyblock that'll give like boosts. I think that a lot of people have suggested something like that on the forums, so if they added that, that'd be pretty cool. But I mean, a lot of different hub NPCs say things, so we don't really know how soon worker Emma's type thing is going to happen, because I mean, if you go over to like Nitroholic's house over here, he says like, "Oh, this would make a good guild HQ," but he's been saying that since the beginning of the game, so you can't really just like pick what the update's going to be based off of just that, because I mean, NPCs just say whatever the hell they want all the time. So maybe we could get the mayor elections next. And maybe we could just be getting Greek mythology, maybe we could be getting fishing, or maybe, just maybe, we get all of them and get one of the biggest content updates Skyblock has ever seen. I don't really know. Hopefully we get a huge content update. I'm looking forward to something real big, because there is not a content drought, I'd say. I just put air quotes up. I know you guys couldn't see me in real life, but I'll just explain that right now in this very long, overdone sentence. But I don't think there's a content drought. I definitely am still having fun playing the game, but I feel like a lot of people are not having as much fun watching the game, and that's the main thing for me. I need the views, I need the cash money $sign, so hopefully they can get something out that is going to be fun for a lot of people for a long time. So if you guys did enjoy this video, or if it helped you out at all learning on what the next Skyblock update is going to be, please smash that like button, maybe even subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.